So you're playing Pokemon Emerald on an emulator and you want to get yourself Lugia and Ho-Oh. But how do you get them? Where do you get them? Sure, you could probably punch in a random cheat that would allow you the chance to encounter either of these two Johto legendaries in any random patch of grass if you wanted to, but I'm here to show you a better way. This way is reminiscent of an old Nintendo event where players were rewarded with an item called the Mystic Ticket. This ticket, when brought to either Lily Cove or Slateport Harbor, allows players the chance to travel to an otherwise unreachable location known as Navel Rock. It would be here that players can encounter both Lugia and Ho-Oh at level 70, with a possible chance at encountering a shiny version. So I've read, don't quote me on that. What I will show you here in this video is how you can get the Mystic Ticket, how you can trigger the event, how to get to Navel Rock, and catching either one of these two legendary Pokemon. We're going to focus on one at a time in two separate videos, but let's go ahead and get started. If you've checked out my previous videos on how to obtain Mew and Deoxys, this is going to be very similar. A lot of the codes we're going to use are the same, and if you can't see the codes as I'm punching them in on the screen, don't worry about it, they are in the description box below. First thing we're going to want to do is get the master code. This is the exact same code that we use for both Deoxys and Mew. So we're going to go to Tools, Cheats, List Cheats, and then the plus sign and the green ribbon. We're going to go and drop that in the code section here. We're going to type in master code. You have the choice of choosing generic code or Game Shark. There might be another option here, but generic code works 100%. So I'm going to go ahead and hit OK and keep it as is. That'll create 2 lines of code for master code. Then next up we have is the Anti-DMA. This is also the same code that we use for Mew and Deoxys. I don't know what it means, but we need it, so just go ahead and punch it in there. Also leaving this as generic code. So right now your video or your codes should look just like this as in the video. 2 lines for master code, 2 lines for Anti-DMA. The next thing that you want to do is you want to enter a code in for the Mystic Ticket. This is a individual code specifically for the item itself. We need a separate code to trigger the event. So for Navel Rock, we're going to go ahead and drop in another code here, Navel Rock, Enabler, whatever, or event, doesn't matter. Drop that in there, and boom, there we go. So this is exactly what it should look like for either Lugia or Ho-Oh, or both if you're going for them. You have the choice, or you have the list of codes here, 2 for Master Code, 2 for Anti-DMA, 1 for Mystic Ticket, and 1 for Navel Rock. Make sure they're all checked on the left side, which they will be by default. They would only be unchecked if you accidentally or manually unchecked them, but we're going to go ahead and say OK. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and swing over to the Pokemart, and you can go to any Pokemart anywhere to do this next part with a little asterisk next to it. I'll address that in a minute. Talk to the cashier, and you go to buy, and the first option he has is a Pokeball for $0. You'll notice that instead of a Pokeball appearing in the thumbnail image to the left, it's actually the Mystic Ticket, and it says a ticket required to board the ship to Navel Rock. We're going to pick that up for free. There we go. Now the asterisk that I addressed earlier is directly related to Slateport. So Slateport has a Pokemart in it, but I found that if you go to that Pokemart and you pick up any of these items, specifically the Mystic Ticket this time, and you go up to the harbor, the event does not trigger even if you followed all my instructions exactly the same here. I believe that if you leave Slateport and then go back, it should work, but because I don't know, found comfort in doing it this way, I go to Oldale for my Pokemart just because, and then I fly to Lily Cove, and it works 100% of the time, every time. So I'm going to go ahead and do that as well. We're going to go ahead and use Flygon's Fly, and we're going to bring ourselves over to Lily Cove, where we will land and go to the southwestern part of the town where the harbor is located, and then we're going to talk to Lady Greenhair, and she is going to help us on our journey towards Navel Rock. So we'll go directly down here. Okay. Alright, there's Lady Greenhair. What's up? Talk to her. The ferry to Slateport is, oh, that pass. Okay. Is it you who brought that odd ticket? Where you're trying to go is an island that's far, far away. No one knows what awaits there. The very thought excites my blood as a sailing man. Get on board, youngster. Alright, so he will ferry us off to Navel Rock, and there we go. So we land here, little man-made platform. Kind of weird, but whatever. Alright. Okay, and we are going to go directly up into this cave, and there's no wild Pokemon here or anything like that, but we're going to run through here, and we're going to take this ladder in the center, and then in the bottom right is another ladder. Alright, so as I said earlier, we're going to focus on one of the 2 legendary Pokemon. This time it's going to be Lugia. So you're going to go up to this path here. Ignore what you see on the left, that path goes nowhere. Ignore the one on the right, that goes nowhere. Just go straight up forward all the way. And for Lugia, you're going to go directly to your right. Now, you should have a mountain of Ultra Balls with you, and if you don't, well, that's kind of on you. Figured it was common sense to know that. But either way, hopefully you've got enough to catch him. It's not going to be easy as Lugia is at level 70. Additionally, I read, and don't quote me on it, but I read that Lugia can be shiny as a possibility here. So make sure that you save it before the encounter just to make sure that you have the best opportunity to catch a shiny, or the quickest way to kind of get through that, if that is what you're going for. But it is what I read, about 1 in 8,192 chances, so you probably don't want to do that. But save it right here and then reload every time if you want to try for a shiny one. I don't, so we're going to go ahead and do this. Alright, running into Lugia here. He is at level 70, so hopefully you've got some strong Pokemon to do some damage. For me, I'm going to skip all of that noise and go directly for a Master Ball. You can get more than one Master Ball in the game if you win the lottery. Keep that in mind. Bag, we're going to go Master Ball. Alright, and use level 70 Lugia. Alright, Lugia was caught. Pokedex entry reads, Lugia is so powerful, even a light fluttering of its wings can blow apart houses. As a result, it chooses to live out of sight deep under the sea. Number 249, diving Pokemon. Very nice. Nickname, nah, I'm cool with that. Let's take a look and inspect him. What do we got, Lugia? Alright, level 70, 237 HP. Tough. Summary, Psychic and Flying type. Pressure is its ability. Calm nature, met at level 70. You can also farm the nature as well. If you don't like the one that you get, you can just keep doing that. So keep that in mind too. Moves types are Recover, Hydro Pump, Rain Dance, and Swift. Very nice. Alright, well, there you go. Hopefully that helped on getting Lugia. Stay tuned tomorrow. We'll be focusing on Ho-Oh. But to be honest, all you gotta do is just go directly to the left. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys found use in this. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you would, please. It always helps the channel out. If not, either way, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time when we continue our Pokemon Emerald playthrough. Specifically, we'll be catching Ho-Oh in the next one. All right, have a good day. I will see you later.